Welcome back to Inside Villanova Basketball. I'm your host, James Jackson. I'm here with Chris Jeffrey and Acaden Lewis, two freshman point guards here at Villanova. And guys, thank you first and foremost for taking the time out and joining me today. Get a little bit to know more about you guys, man.
Appreciate you.
Of course. Nova Nation was buzzing when Acaden Lewis announced his commitment. It's because you come in with such a style to your game. Can you describe your game to the fans out there? How would you describe your game?
Just kind of go do me. I don't really know how to describe it otherwise. I kind of just go out there and just get lost in the game. Maybe dynamic could be a word. Like, I'm pretty good with both hands. And I would just say maybe free, dynamic, creative, like words like that. That just I kind of just go out there and do whatever.
Chris, how would you describe your game?
I feel like I just go out there and play hard for real. So and then whatever happens when I'm playing hard just happens for real.
That New York bully ball mentality.
Just trying to get to it.
Coach Willard has actually been quoted in saying that your mentality is going to, quote, serve well in the rugged Big East. What do you think he means by that? Why do you think he says a statement like that?
I feel like because that he knows that I'm not going to bend or fold, and I'm tough-minded, and I'm tough on the court.
I like that. And Acaden, scoring and the creativeness, it shows in other ways too. Currently leading the Big East in assists right now as a freshman. How important is that to add to your game to make sure you're getting your teammates involved, especially being a point guard?
For me, it's just it's cool to see them get happy. Like, when I give people assists or they score off my pass, they turn up. When I get Duke a drop off and he gets an and one or he gets some free throws, he goes and rebounds hard, or he plays hard, or he gets to level 5, his ass called, you know what I'm saying? He gets turned up. So I think that's cool. And just dudes like Perk or Dev or Bryce that get going, they're super talented. Bryce is probably the best shooter I've played with. So anytime he's open, the ball got to be there, because that's going to help us win.
And that's already great leadership that you're showing, so young. Both you guys being a freshman, maybe in two different roles, but we know at Villanova every role is important. So Acaden coming in and being a starter, right off the bat, how has your teammate embraced you being that young leader, already kind of setting them up in their best spots?
I think it's kind of taken a while for me to get there. I'm still not even there. I'm learning every game, and I'm just blessed to play. And I feel like I'm super appreciative to dudes like Dev. Dev is older. This is his 5th year. He could easily cry about not starting or want to start over me, and I come off the bench. So when I go out there, I just try to be grateful for even C. Jeff. I know he would want to be out there on his little bully ball-ish. I know C. Jeff want to do that. So I try to go out there and not waste people's time. I want to go out there and make stuff happen, because otherwise I'm taking minutes from dudes that want to play. So my mentality when I go in is just be grateful and just go out there and hoop.
What kind of little lessons are you learning from older guys, maybe like Dev, like Bryce Lindsay, that you can employ in your game?
Just keep your head up. You make a mistake, you do something good, just keep your head up. No matter what the circumstance is, just keep pushing and make the next play. Just forget about it. Just be ready for the next one.
And Acaden mentioned, how he knows how ready you are to get in the game. You can see it as soon as you get in the game. Instant energy, kind of instant enthusiasm. So being a kind of supportive role player like that, how important is it to be ready to go and impact the game at a moment's notice for your team?
I think that is important because sometimes some of these guys, they might have a off game, or they might not be feeling it that night. So me, now I just gotta try to come in, bring the energy, and then try to get everybody going.
Do you feel like that's your biggest attribute, that the energy you bring? If not, what do you think your best kind of skill is you bring as soon as you come into the ball game?
Playing defense, getting stops, turning defense into fast break layups.
What about Coach Willard being at Villanova? What about Villanova made you say, I want to be a Wildcat?
Well, when I decommitted, he was one of the first coaches that reached out. Obviously, Maryland is right around my way. I'm from D.C., so not even a 30-minute ride. So I've been to Maryland practices over my whole career, since sophomore year going up into my senior. Been to practices, been on unofficials. I went on an official there. So, I was already comfortable with the staff, already kind of knew them, had a relationship. So when I decommitted, that was the main thing I was looking for, a school that I trusted and that would let me kind of rock out and play through some mistakes. And, that's what I talked to Willard about, and it just kind of went on from there.
Well, it seems like Coach Willard is very good at establishing a relationship and keeping that relationship. Because Chris, you stayed with Coach Willard through the transition as well, keeping that commitment to him. Can you speak to that, your relationship with Coach Willard, and why you said I only want to play for Coach Willard in college?
I feel like Coach Willard, he's a great person, and he showed me loyalty for the past 2 years that I've been talking to him. And I feel like that he never lied to me. So it was really like a no-brainer to me for real.
And you guys are already off to a great kind of experience, in your college career. You guys have been to Vegas already. You guys have played in NBA arenas. What's it been like kind of starting your college experience like that? How has it been so far?
I think it's been great, getting different experiences, getting to go to different places and just bond with your teammates, go hang out. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the season, going to different Big East games and seeing those atmospheres and just playing in new places. These are the biggest stadiums I've played in so far in my career. And I'd assume same thing for CJF. So, just grateful to be here.
Chris, has there been like a moment that has kind of stood out to you already early in your college career?
Probably the last game. It was rocking in there.
Yeah. It is the holiday season, right? Which often kind of prompts, giving back in the spirit of giving. But we know the spirit of giving here at Villanova is a year-round thing. It's something that kind of never stops. Can you guys speak to, how you guys learned how important it is to giving back to Villanova even in your short time here?
I see Brunson do it. Josh Hart come back and do it. So it's like, if they do it, why not do the same thing that they doing?
I think it's important. Like even growing up, I've always kind of been in like social events, like just giving back, whether it's food drives or toy drives, always just kind of like helping out. And since I've been around here, like I've tried my best to, get out to different organizations and stuff like that. And like I helped out at a Thanksgiving drive and I donated for that. So just being helpful and just, this is a good season to just use the blessings that you've been given to help others.
And where did that kind of love for community service and giving back, or that emphasis from you, where did that start? Where did that
Parents,
come from?
for sure. My moms and my pops have always been like that. Like, even giving back to me. I was the only child, so if my friends wanted to come over, they wanted some food, or they wanted to come hang out, like, my house was always, like, it's open. Like, we always got people, so I kind of think it rubbed off. Like, my dad didn't want me to be spoiled. My mom didn't want me to be spoiled where I just take, So I try my best to give because, like C just said, you feel good. Like, it humbles you. Like, other people are in this world not living the way you are with two parents, a family, like, opportunities to play on, basketball, big stages. Like, people will kill for this. People will kill for half of this. So, just try to stay in that mindset.
Chris Jeffrey, Acaden Lewis, freshman point guards here at Villanova, already making their stamp here on the main line. Appreciate you guys.
Sure.
It's been fun to see how quickly those two have gelled with the rest of the group. And sitting with them, you forget that they're both just freshmen. They carry a poise and maturity with them that's well beyond their years. This just in, we have highlights coming up after the break of one of the most exciting games of the season so far, as the Wildcats traveled to Madison, Wisconsin and came out with a W in OT.